Hello again, beautiful people, and welcome back to Let's Talk. Today, we're just going to be doing a general overview of where this channel is going and going over a couple of things that happened in my life this week. I don't want this to seem like a vlog. I have nothing against vlogs, it's just not the purpose of this channel. But it is going to be more of a vlog style update. And who knows, maybe if this goes well, in the future I might do more vlog style videos. It's not what I had intended to do, but it's definitely not something that I'm against doing. It's just, I just wanted to, get out there and update everyone the few people who are watching these videos, which don't get me wrong, I greatly appreciate everyone who watches these videos. I think I have 5 subscribers now, which, I mean, it's only been a month, and I've been doing what I can, but I'm not exactly the most social media savvy person out there. So the fact that I even have 5 subscribers after this long is honestly just amazing to me. Like, that's way more than I was expecting to have at this point. In my mind, it's like, it would be great if I had 100 subscribers or 1,000 subscribers or whatever, but realistically, if even one person watches one of my videos and learns something, then I'll consider that, mission accomplished. I just want to make information and knowledge more accessible to people. That's all I'm trying to do. In regard to those videos, I know that I'll say I've been subpar in maintaining the upload schedule that I first introduced. I think that the best way to address that is to slightly alter the schedule. So instead of Mondays and Fridays, I'm going to be uploading on Tuesdays and Fridays, the information videos. It's a lot it's very difficult for me to film on the weekends because I live with other people and they're home and I have pets and everything like that as well. So it's just a lot easier to film during the day when nobody's home during the week. So if I can film on Monday and Thursday and then upload on Tuesday and Friday, that'll be a lot easier to maintain that schedule going forward. So yeah, I think that's pretty much covers the stuff from the channel. In terms of format, I really like the image format. With the oh sorry, to be on this side with the box and the images and stuff over here. I've been really enjoying doing that, um, and, I think it adds, a bit of levity, a bit of something interesting to the video, makes it, maybe slightly more palatable to watch instead of just listening to me drone on about something for, 10 minutes or whatever. So, I do wanna continue doing that going forward. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna accomplish that vis-a-vis, not getting in trouble for using copywritten images and everything like that. But, I'm definitely going to strive to try and perhaps make more of my own images or find specific, sites that are good resources for royalty-free stock images that I can use. One that I had been using a little bit is called, Pixabay? I'll put it right here. It's Pixabay or something. I don't remember what um, but, um but they have just a wealth of images that seem to be okay to use. I think I ran into some trouble from images I sourced from Google Images. They do have an advanced filtering system that allows you to search only for images flagged for reuse, is what they're called. I haven't, for those of you who don't know, the YouTube video manager thing, when you upload a video and you start doing all that kind of stuff with YouTube, you have access well, actually, you probably have access to it before that anyway, I'm not really sure. But anyway, you have access to, uh, a whole host of resources that are really great in terms of sound effects, and background music, and all that stuff. And one of the things that it gives you, it's like I think they call it just like a My Channel hub or something like that. don't remember exactly what it's called, but it tells you, if you have copyright claims against you or what kind of community strikes or whatever that you have against you. And at the moment, I don't have any. So I'm still not 100% sure why my last video got demonetized, but I mean, whatever. It's one video. It had, I think, 10 views or something like that. It's not like I'm making any money from this channel at the moment anyway, so it's not like it's going to be a huge loss. But it is something to keep in mind going forward. But speaking of money loss, I'm not going to go into a ton of details because it's really not that interesting. But basically, there's a website. Uh, well, it's a website and an app. It's a service basically. It's similar to in the states. I believe you have what's it called? Craigslist or Gary's List or something like that. I don't really remember. Um, uh, right, where you go on there and you can post stuff and you can sell stuff and do all this kind of stuff. Where I live, we have a service called Kijiji. I think we also have I'm pretty sure it's Craigslist or Greg's List or Jerry's List or something like that. I don't remember. Um, we might have that here as well. But the service that is used more prominently where I live is called Kijiji. Um, and it's the same kind of thing. You can go on there, you can post free stuff, you can post requests, you can list stuff for sale. It's basically like the classified section of newspapers, how when newspapers used to exist. So you can go and post stuff on there. And I had a pair of shoes that I was trying to sell on there. I'm not gonna show them. I don't remember where they are. I, and yeah, before I continue, I do want to say I do have everything back now. I mean, in terms of the shoes, but basically what happened was I posted the ad for these shoes on Kijiji, and within maybe 10 hours, I had a text from someone saying that they were interested in purchasing them, and I was like, "This is fantastic." I was skeptical about whether or not it was even going to work, and I didn't know if I could trust these people, but then I got a response right away. I looked at his profile; it seemed fine. you know, a and so I was excited. I was like, "Alright, this is actually working. Maybe I can get rid of some of the other junk that I have lying around." Right, and so I was very excited to get that started, and so I sent him my information. He sent me, actually, no, he didn't send me anything right off the bat. But yeah, anyways, so he asked for my name, my contact email, and PayPal information, and blah, blah, blah. So I sent him all the information. Not knowing, of course, that there's a way, way easier way to deal with PayPal because this was my first time doing this. And I eventually I got an email that I thought was from PayPal saying, "Okay, you have a payment pending, once you upload the transaction, not the transaction, the tracking number, then we'll transfer the funds and blah blah blah." And so I go and I post this to this person, and they had paid me $50 over the asking price so that I could ship it to them more quickly. So that's what I did. I went to the post office and I paid for expedited shipping, which was almost $50. It was about $45. And I sent it off, expecting that as soon as I uploaded the tracking information, the payment would clear and we'd be done. But once I sent the tracking information back to this person, I got another email saying that my account was I don't remember how it was phrased. I think I probably still have oh, no, I don't, I deleted it. Dang. If I still had it, I would put up a picture of it, but I don't have it anymore. I don't think. If I do find a picture, I'll put it up here. If not, I'll put up a little explanation saying, "Hey, couldn't find it, sorry." The end result there was basically it was saying that my account was a personal account, and I needed to upgrade it to a commercial account, and to do that, I needed to send some more money, and that didn't make any sense to me, and the email that had said all that had a bunch of typos in it, and so I went back and looked over some of the other emails that I had been getting, and sure enough, they all had typos in them, and so I was thinking as soon as I saw that, "Okay, this is a scam," corporations like PayPal or the Amazon or whatever, they use form letters. So it's not like they're gonna have typos in the form letters for parts of the email that shouldn't even be changed. So that tipped me off right away. And the fact that they were asking for more money seemed very, very strange. And then when this person that I had been talking to said that they were willing to pay part of the additional fee, that's when I knew something's going on here. And it was at that point that I called them on it and they stopped responding. So, I'm glad that I caught it at that point before it got even worse. I'm not gonna get my the money that I spent shipping the package, unfortunately. So I'm still out about 50 bucks. But in the end, I got my thing back, my shoes back. I didn't get scammed out of even more money, and I mean, I can still resell the shoes, try and recoup some of the shipping costs. Um, because of a technicality, I ordered the shoes online and they showed up late, and there was a whole big thing. They were the wrong size, which is why I'm selling them. And so I ended up getting refunded for them. And the seller said, just keep them, as our gift to you for your inconvenience, whatever. And so essentially the shoes for me were free. So at this point, it's basically like I paid $50 for these shoes and now I'm going to resell them. So I can still make a little bit, I can at least recoup the $50, hopefully. And, if I get particularly lucky, I might be able to make a bit of a profit. But whatever. So in the end, I got scammed. It's something that happens when you deal with people online. Not everyone's going to be a good person, obviously, unfortunately. And it's a learning experience. It sucks that it happened, of course. I'm glad that it happened to me now at a point in my life where I have a little tiny little bit of extra money. Not a ton. Just because of, I happen to. Just because I happen to have some extra money. It's not, I mean, there was nothing special about it. But, it's at a point in my life where I can kind of absorb that cost and be like, okay, you know what? That's just the price that it is going to be for learning this lesson. So I'm glad that it happened to me now and not at a point in my life where I needed the money. And I'm glad that I got the product back so I can try and recoup some of that. So in the end, yeah, it did kind of resolve itself in a more positive way. But still, I would have to say to anyone out there who was looking uh, to do anything like this, sell something online or make an Etsy shop or sell something on Craigslist or whatever it is, or sell something on Kijiji or on eBay or Amazon or whatever the case may be. Just be careful. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much all I've got to say for that today. You can join us next Tuesday for our next conversation.